Good morning, this is Charlene going to give you your de-seeding of pomegranate lessons. First, you get your pomegranate and you wash it off a little bit. Then you have a knife that you cut into the top, just barely going down. You don't want to go too far down. And then this is discarded. Then you cut into quarters, but you don't go down all the way to the skin too far. So you just do that either in 4 or 5 sections. And then we go ahead and do that. And then I use a special bowl to go ahead and separate it. And this is probably the hardest part. You will get a little splatter from the seeds this way, but it's still worth it. So you have to separate it. And then you separate it again. And then I put in an extra bowl the pieces I'm not ready for yet. I only do one section at a time. And you can take off the excess garbage and separate it again. And it looks like I did this one, another one. So basically, all you do is you separate it enough to have them in pieces. Then, when I learned it, they did a wooden spoon, but I like using a stronger metal spoon. And all you do is you hold the pomegranate into your palm of your hand, and you pound the seeds, and you keep pounding, and they will fall into your hand or into the bowl. And then you keep going again. Now, when I do a lot of these, if I'm laying down in the bedroom, I make sure I have lots of paper towels handy and an old beach towel to protect whatever linen is nearby, because this will stain. So don't do it in some fancy outfit that you don't want to not be able to wear to your party. So look it down here. Now you can see most of the pomegranate seeds. There will be sometimes you have to pick out a few, but basically this is the easiest way. I've been doing it wrong for 40 years, and I'm happy to learn it this way. And then this part gets discarded. Now the part that's in the bowl, I go ahead and pick through. You want to take off any of the white sections. A friend of mine does eat the white tips. On the tip of each seed, if they don't fall out correctly, will be a white tip. I just pinch that off and throw that away. So basically then you just take the next section. I can go through the rest of that later. You do the next section holding the pomegranate skin side up, and you just pound. And you pound and pound. See how they're all falling out. Most of the ones that are falling out into the bowl will not too many of them will have the white tips. But the white tips in themselves are not bad to eat. I just don't like them. So there I go, and then I have to kind of retrieve the last of the little ones that kind of got stuck in there. And you just keep doing that with each section. And by the time you're done, you can go ahead and get the white tips off and eat them by the spoonful, or put them in salads. But as you can see, one of my friends was saying, what about all the juice? There's really not that much juice. Most of the juice does still stay in the pomegranate. So take a final look. I'll do this after I get off, but this is basically the way to do it. So hopefully you guys can enjoy your pomegranates with a lot more ease and a lot less mess. And this is Charlene saying farewell, goodbye, enjoy your pomegranates.